Well, next week is the big week. It's the last big hurrah until December. So what are we going to do? Let's get ready and treat it like the big game, the Super Bowl, the World Series, the Stanley Cup. I always treated the holidays as if it was the big event. So let's come up with some incentives and ways to sell more product. The owner spends a lot of money to make your phone ring. How do we make the most out of each sale? And I'm going to give you a couple tips right now. Let me know if that works, and by next week I'll make another video if you'd like. Let's put our heads together, right? What can we do? Here's the first thing. An incentive for you. I believe you should receive a little something for any extras on an order. I don't like to promote higher ticket orders because that encourages people to really push the customer to spend more than sometimes they're comfortable with. So how about additional add-ons such as candles, chocolates, gift certificates, maybe just a balloon? If you bring those up first and end with the balloon last, the customer's not going to feel like you're trying to up, sell. So that would sound like this. All right, Mrs. Jones or Mr. Jones, what would you like to have written on the card message? Happy Mother's Day. Love, Monica, Bob, and the kids. Would you like to compliment this order? Compliment with maybe a box of chocolates or a balloon. You gave them the more expensive item first, and then you close with the balloon. So no matter what you're charging for the balloon, it's going to sound less expensive than the first selection. So you're selling down, which makes them feel like you're talking to them, not just trying to get more out of them. The next thing is create a relationship with the customer. Get to know them. Hear about their mom. Learn about their family, their relationship. Spend a little bit of time with them. Don't go overboard, just a little. Enough to maybe identify a birthday that's coming up, or maybe an anniversary. Maybe they just had a baby. Maybe their daughter is expecting. Maybe the family's getting ready to expand. This is what you'll learn if you ask the right questions. So when you ask and get to know the customer better, pay attention to the triggers and don't react on them immediately. So if they say, well, my daughter's getting ready to have a baby. Oh, is that right? When will that be? And we're thinking in the next month. Oh, terrific. That's not the time to sell. That's a time to take in. So they're going to have a baby, and you talk a little bit about how many you have, and this must be a very special Mother's Day. Things that I hope you really do feel from your heart. After all, that's why we're in this industry. So once you have that all together, here's how I would say. By the way, you want to reserve a nice bouquet we'll have ready for you, so when you call us, we'll deliver it. Or make a little note to follow up around that time. Hi, Mrs. Jones. I remember taking your order for Mother's Day, and I really was intrigued by your story about your family expanding, and if you need any flowers to complement the occasion, or maybe we can take the flowers that were in your bouquet and build it into the bouquet for the new arrival. So many ways to do this. I know as I'm saying this, I hope you're thinking, wow, that's a good idea. Let's not rush it, just easy. So you make a note on the calendar, follow-up call in a month. Mrs. Jones' account number is planning on being a grandmother or will become a grandmother again. Notes on orders are priceless. I mean, how do you feel when somebody calls you up and says, I remember you told me about, right? So you feel like, wow, they took the time, even if it's written in a program and you know that, they still took the time to follow up and to check in with you. These are the type of things I did in my business to take us to the very top. Yes, we were 70% market share. That meant 7 out of 10 people ordering flowers in Sarasota was calling Geneva Flowers back in my day. Feel free to ask anybody that's been there 15 years ago. That was the name to go to, and I'm very proud of that. That being said, now you got the transaction done and completed, and now you move on. But with patience and never rush, never next. Always thank you for your order, Mr. and Mrs. Jones. And by the way, your total with tax and delivery and the pretty bear or the balloon or whatever is going to be in the following. Is there any additional shopping I may assist you with? It sounds so subtle. It's so valuable because now you got them thinking. I don't know. I mean, any birthdays, anniversaries, or across town, the USA, you realize we deliver anywhere in the country, usually same day. That's it. I never say, have a nice day. I always say, we'll take very good care of this order for you. Thank you for shopping with us. Think about what I'm saying. Take your time. Everybody in your store should have a buddy system where if you have trouble with an order, you call Todd. Todd calls Joan. Somebody knows somebody that can help them get through the order. You want to be there for them no matter what. Okay, make the experience the best it can be, and always suggest that you deliver the flowers or the plant 1 to 2 days before. Why wait till the last minute? Always let mom know that you thought of her in advance. It can only help.